Welcome to This Is Video Games. Some of them are just real, but some of them aren't. So Kinsey has gone down what can only be described as just a madman rabbit hole of games that people have painstakingly made like Wikipedia entry for, but here's the catcher. They aren't real. We're gonna be shown some of these fake games because also we compromise a lot because we're not real gamers. There's plenty of games that we don't know whether they're real or not.
Yeah.
We are going to have to decide
which
is
one's
this
real?
a real game or a fake game?
To make things further more difficult for us to understand, Kinsey has run all of these covers through AI image generation. Because obviously,
It was like a level the playing field.
If we looked at them, some of these would obviously be like photoshopped or whatever. So we're gonna be looking at everything run through AI to determine, is the game real or is it fake? Let's go.
Backstreet Boys Save Christmas. Defeat a Santa power. Here's the thing. AI is still not great with text. This is for 2000 for the Game Boy Color. And it was originally going to be an action platformer based on Japanese mythology and made it to alpha before being scrapped and sold.
So they localized and heavily modified the game to instead be about Santa and the Backstreet Boys, where the boys help Santa defeat an evil plot by another boy band that sounds suspiciously like NSYNC tried to take over Christmas. I've never heard of this game, so I just say that straight up. I do not know if this is a real game or not. Not real. I'm gonna call it right now.
I'm going real.
This is not real. This is a fake game. It would be hilarious if it's fake.
Before we get into it, I think this is real. If it's fake, I think it's fake because it's actually NSYNC Saves Christmas. Fake! Oh, is it because NSYNC Saves Christmas?
That's a good call.
All right.
Feeling good. I'm feeling good. Mr. Bean's Wacky World came out in 2007 for the PS2, and 2009 there was a Wii version, which is a 3D puzzle platformer, and apparently it is not a great game.
What? Now I know this is fake. Everyone knows that I'm a very positive person.
Cap. Say cap right now.
I'm going real.
I actually concur. I think real for Mr. Bean. This seems like an actual legit game.
It is real.
Yo,
yeah!
Let's go. The AI art is so much better than that.
Oh yeah.
So trying to sell for $150?
Worth every penny. When we have Corey in the house, excuse me.
Matt, your boomer is showing.
Yeah. That just opens up every world of possibilities. So let's see the next one.
Chuck
E. Cheese. Huge adventure.
Chuck E. Cheese with
Is
a
he
damn
holding a
knife? Yeah.
Like, you have to uncurse pizza slices along the way, and you go through platforming on 24 different stages, which include Cheesy Hills, Cheesy Street, Count Chocula's mansion, not Chocula's.
I do actually know slightly more than I should about Chuck E. Cheese because I've watched a number of videos on it because it's a weird story.
Can I share some of these weird things about Chuck E. Cheese? It's really sad. He's an orphan boy, but he's a mouse, like a
orphan
rat.
mouse, I think would be the way you should describe that.
The whole reason that he starts the restaurant is because he doesn't want children to have to spend their birthday alone like he did growing up.
That's a really heartwarming story
It's
of
sad.
working through adversity to bring joy to the world.
But apparently he had a knife the entire time.
Well, you know what? Most of us do. I'm going to say real.
I'm going not real. Fake.
Yeah. All right.
Tied it up.
That's a good one. Thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video.
Need to up your side hustle game? You're trying to find your footing with a small business? Well, Squarespace has got you covered. It's a breeze to make a beautiful, responsive website, and it'll make your brand really stand out.
Not sure where to start? Not to worry. Squarespace's all-in-one tool set means that you can browse a wide variety of fully customizable templates and make them do whatever you need.
And you don't need to be a web dev wizard either. Squarespace Fluid Engine interface lets you easily customize any design element with intuitive dragging and dropping and instant interactive previews.
Selling online? Their built-in store features got you covered, whether it's physical goods, digital, or even services. It was so easy we made a website for This Is. Cool, right?
You ready to give it a try? Check out squarespace.com/thisis to get your free 14-day trial and 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. And again, huge thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Spy Muppets, licensed to Croak.
Okay.
The Muppets parodying James Bond. You control Agent Frog, who's Kermit.
I just want to point out, this AI-generated cover art, besides some slightly sus-looking eyes, is terrific. Miss Piggy is Piggy galore, and Gonzo is Dr. Nose. I would play this. This actually looks really good.
I'll have a martini, shaken, not stirred.
This is a really tough one.
I love the Muppets.
I would love for this to exist. And Licensed to Croak is such a good title that I can't believe that someone could have imagined it and not created the game. But I want to say it's real so bad. I hope I'm wrong. I'm going to say it's not real.
I'm going with real.
It's real. Let's look at this gameplay.
This looks awful. Please
I love
move
the
on.
Muppets.
I can see, we can all see, Matt. We can all see.
Shrek Superlam.
It's a 2005 game for the GameCube, PS2, Xbox, GBA, and DS. If you generate enough Slammergy, which is fairy dust in the GBA version because children, you can perform a slam attack finisher, and of course Shrek's is fart based. This is tough, man. This game is really tough. I'm not gonna call myself a Shrek aficionado. I've never been Shrek'd hard enough, but I would also say that if a game like this existed, I think I would probably know about it.
I'm going with
Fake.
real.
$220? The $220
I
game?
vaguely remember having this. For the record, though, there's already way more real games in this than I thought there was going to be in the entire thing. So my perception of reality is...
Well, you're winning, so you don't need a perception of reality. You just
Yeah.
have perception. Bevely Hills Cop. Not the 1990 Commodore 64 DOS game. This is a 2006 PS2 game that came out 22 years after the film. I'm actually going to go with this. Thumbs up. If someone's out here making Bevely Hills 22 years after the movie for the PS2 on CD, that's too much detail. That's too specific. It's real.
I'm hedging my bets, and I think that the fact that this is a game that does exist, but we're told it's not the one that does exist. I'm saying this is not real.
That's totally real. Real, boy!
Ah!
Beverly Hills Cop. All right, I'm getting back in here.
Okay,
back in here.
okay.
This is what we used to get. Back in the good old days, when games didn't take $300 million and the blood, sweat, and more blood of hundreds of overworked engineers and designers and developers. This is the kind of stuff we got. Shovelware that no one bought.
NickToons Extreme Skater, 3D skateboarding game featuring characters and stages from SpongeBob, Jimmy Neutron, Fairly Odd Parents, and Rugrats. The fact that it didn't have Rocket Power on this list is offensive. The soundtrack featured
Pause. Is VegieTales one of the Nicktoons? That's VegieTales, right?
Yeah.
Wait, also, who's the dude on the right with
Squidward? That's Squidward.
Matt, do you want to go first on this one?
Yeah, I'm saying no.
Strong thumbs up. I am almost sure this is a real game. I think this is an actual real game. Everything about this is so damn correct. Skate games were huge back in the day.
The meme community for specifically SpongeBob,
Yeah.
they have mined every frame of SpongeBob for memes. And I think that if there's any additional content,
Okay, then you know
I
what?
would've
If this
seen it.
doesn't exist, I petition that it should be made. How about that?
fake.
Listen here, you sweaty nerds. How dare you clickbait me with such a clever, well-written synopsis with so much wonderful, delightful backstory? I'm upset. That needs to be a damn game.
Look, you got look. The meme community is what saved me there.
Whoa.
Fight Club for PlayStation 2. In the hardcore mode, injuries were carried over between fights because that's how fights work. If you did finish the story mode, you unlocked Fred Durst as a playable character.
Pause. Does Fred Durst have anything to do with Fight Club?
This is just straight up Tekken.
It is.
It,
It
like-
is. With lots of blood,
It's only rated T for teen.
which doesn't seem
I
accurate.
feel like with that much blood, it should be an M. I'm saying yes.
Here's the thing. The only reason why I'm tipping toward no is because this seems a little too much. I know that Fight Club had like a little bit of a slow burn. When it first came out, it wasn't super popular, and it sort of grew in popularity over the years after. I know that that's the case. I just don't think this is real. I think it should be real. I don't think it's real. Wow. Dude, this looks awful, but it's got net
Netplay. Now Netplay is just something we do on Thursdays.
Heyo. I'm upset that this exists. I'm upset that I'm wrong about it. I'm also upset that the cover is as ugly as it is. And I'm also upset that Matt is beating me.
I'm
Upset
beating
boy.
you like in Fight Club. You want to throw hand, boy? Because I'm having a sale. You buy one, you get two free, man. Like, woo! Pa-pa! The Adventures of Gilligan's...
No. It's Gilliilliganan.
Gilligan's.
Is the developer Gamemes? Good memes? Really? Boy.
I didn't know there were bears on deserted islands.
Wait, where's the bear?
I'll tell you when you're older.
This could be a real game. It also could be completely made up. It's real. I'm just gonna go real.
No.
Real?
Real.
Oh, look at that box art. The Adventures of Gilligan's Island.
I will say this looks actually pretty good for
NES?
NES.
Man, are you sure about that? This is back when like Bandai would give some developer like $10 a sandwich. Say, hey, can you make a game in the next 3 weeks? And then they just like spit it out. What happened to Skipper's face in his hands?
Been on Desert Island for years. What do you want from him? All right?
fair enough.
Arm Joe.
What? Arm Joe?
Not to be confused with Joe Arm.
What is this? None of this is not. These are not words. None of this is actually real. Is some sweaty nerd that?
What's with you and the sweatiness today?
who else is making fake games on the internet? This is too specific, in my opinion. This is too specific. I don't believe that this is fake. It seems weird and bizarre, but I'm gonna go with real.
No.
Real, but fan
fan-made.
Oh,
Okay.
This is an air-conditioned dry nerd who actually made the damn game himself.
When asked why he spent 5 years working on this game, he jokingly replied, "Because I have no friends."
McDonald's Golden Arches Adventure, 1983 for the Atari 2600, codenamed Big Mac. This box art is delightful. It is just so wonderful.
I like
McDonald, and look how happy Ronald McDonald is with his fries.
Oh boy, we're gonna have some French fries tonight.
This is pretty real, man. I
I gotta go real.
Yeah, this is
McDonald's
real.
has made a lot of games. I mean, just recently they made the Grimace game.
Oh,
Unfinished but and unreleased.
So Build of It was found hacked into a copy of Tutankhamun as a marketing demo.
That's real.
I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because we tied on our...
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we have Bambi the Fawn's Journey, where the first couple minutes you play as Bambi's mom.
Oh.
You control Bambi and various forest buddies like Faline and Thumper and explore the forest.
I would say like the early to mid 2000s was like the peak of the video game tie-in with a movie. Like there's so many of these things. I'm gonna say this is real. I'm gonna give it a mostly thumbs up. I think this is real.
I think this is a game that if it existed, it would have been one of the individual like handheld games. Fake!
Wait, look at this. Look at the cover art.
The
Fawn's Journey. Why is it rated everyone 10 plus? What happens in the movie? Something bad happened to Bambi?
Well,
VegieTales! I've got VegieTales for the Genesis.
Genesis is a side-scrolling platformer. 4 levels based on episodes of VegieTales. 2 are stories about kids learning lessons, and 2 are veggies reenacting Bible stories. You heard me right. Instead of David and Goliath, you play Dave the Junior Asparagus versus Giant Pickle as the final boss.
You know what, man? No one can beat the giant pickle.
Also a factory level where the veggies escape a furnace.
Ooh, that's
I
insensitive.
feel like
I don't like that.
summer grill would have been more appropriate.
Okay. I think this is real because I'm pretty sure there are a whole bunch of VegieTale games, and for the Genesis, that sounds 100% accurate.
100% real.
Absolutely real. Ow! Ah!
I had a VegieTales game.
For the Shamides GameCube, Charlie's Angels, which look like dolls? They're like plastic?
This looks like brats. This is a 2003 game based on the 2000 movie based on the 1970s TV
That checks
show,
out. I
which
follow.
I'll be honest with you, I kind of low-key love that movie.
This is a 3D beat 'em up where you play as the Angels, doing missions and unlocking trailers as movie stills. Unfortunately, it is not particularly sexy with a 23 out of 100 on Metacritic. The 50th worst game ever made. And apparently the plot is that someone has stolen the Statue of Liberty.
There's sexy spies and like
Yeah, they're supposed to razzle dazzle your eyeballs and then shoot you
I
in
mean,
the face.
Bosley was their pimp. I mean, handler, and like
Thumbs down on this one. Thumbs down.
I'm going with This is one of
real,
those
isn't it?
ones that this is too specific.
Real! Boy.
But look at that thigh gap. What's sex?
Okay. All right, Matt. That's quite enough. Thank you very much for watching this episode of This Is. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and ring-a-ling the ding-a-ling button. Otherwise, you too will be replaced by AI art.
Great. I love this.
It's
Like,
really fun.
follow, subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one.
We're doing another one.